Yeah, Steve from Florida here, and I'm near the town, old town, ghost town of Ebeneezer, Georgia, and I'm standing in front of the Jerusalem Church Cemetery. And it says this cemetery has been the primary burial site for the town of New Ebeneezer and the congregation of the Jerusalem Lutheran Church since at least the mid-1740s. An earlier burial ground dating from 1734 was located on the site of Old Ebeneezer near Ebeneezer Creek, close to present-day Highway 21. In 2011, archaeologists discovered numerous early graves estimated in the hundreds extending outside the present-day brick fence, which I'm going to show you in a second. The discovery presented something of a mystery since the present fence was erected in the 1980s, loosely followed by the footprint of a much older fence. The older fence may have been erected inside the original cemetery boundaries due to damage to earlier fences known to have occurred during the American Revolution and Civil War, obscuring original cemetery boundaries. Alternatively, the graves outside the fence may be those of Revolutionary War dead, purposely buried in a separate section, as a large number of British, Hessian, and American troops were reported to have died at Ebeneezer during various occupations of the town during the war. So let's have a look at this. Neat old entryway here. It is completely flooded though, so I'll walk around here as much as I can. What I'm noticing too is back then, obviously, people were shorter because when I first walked in here, I thought, well, maybe I'm looking at some children cemetery or plots, but it's actually adults. Some of the older headstones have been replaced, some new ones. So you can see the size of this looking back here. Fairly large cemetery for that period of time. A lot of broken headstones. Here is nothing more here. It just says Susie, Alice. This one says twins. And looks like Elise maybe. And you can see that these are definitely very young children. And then it looks like on this end of it, Looks like this cemetery might still be used present day. I'm seeing some 1997s, some 1980s, 1996. I don't see anything in the 2000s, but I don't see anything other newer than that. So they might still be using this from time to time, but the old part of the cemetery is definitely back over here. Very cool. Very cool old cemetery. All right, come check it out if you're in the area. Eboneezer, Georgia.